Hello folks and welcome back to Crap News. I am CRKB. It is so good to be back and actually doing this again. It has been a while, but if you follow me on Facebook and you also are on my Crap News Facebook page, you will have seen why it's been so long. This video will be going up on Sunday. The reason for that being is because we are covering all this week's news and then airing it on a Sunday. We're no longer doing the same format that we did before, which was main news and then some crappy news. Sunday is going to be all crap news. It's going to be all shitty news that you all want to see. And then I do a second video on a weeknight, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Now it's going to be about a main topic. A bit like my first episode where I talk about racism and rioting. That's what that episode's going to be about. It's going to be a main topic line. Hopefully that'll be bringing in more people. I hope. But for now, I'm very happy to sort of say that both videos are climbing on the views, they're climbing on likes, we're climbing on subs. Please, hit the likes and subs. Come on. What else are you doing if you're watching me? Just hit the goddamn button. It's not that hard. It's just a click. And that's it. But for today's video, it's all crap. Way bit of a main topic, but it's all crap news. Some interesting, some really fucked up. But I hope you all enjoy. That's it for the intro. Let's get into some crap news. So, on today's video, it's going to be a wee bit of funny elements added in. Starting with, Brits appalled as Australian woman claims chalk ices are the perfect ice cream. What the fuck kind of news do we have in this place? Who gives a shit? It's a chalk ice. It's not the perfect ice cream, if I'm being honest. It's shit. A chalk ice, for me, when I was a kid, we went around to Tesco's, you got a 10-pack of Tesco chalk ices for 90p. You weren't too bad about it. It was fine. But if you had the opportunity to get a fucking ice cream cone, you took the fucking ice cream cone. If you went to your nanny's and she offered you a chalk ice, you went, get me that bitch. If you go to the shop and you go to a nice little ice cream parlour and they have a 99 ice cream, you're getting the fucking 99, even if there's a fucking chalk ice in the freezer, whatever the fuck you want to put them in. But, let me tell you this here. If we're going to talk about chalk ices, let's talk about the god tier, which is Polly Pineapples. Fuck your chalk ices. If you want an ice pop, get a fucking Polly Pineapple. If you want an ice cream, I don't know where you would go. Because they're all the same here, especially Northern Ireland. People go mad distances. Like, I find this very funny. There is that many ice cream places in Northern Ireland that people will go fucking anywhere for an ice cream. Any fucking where. There's people from down south in the Republic who come up just for a fucking ice cream. Are you okay? Who the fuck goes a long distance for an ice cream? It's mad. It's freaking mad. I wouldn't even go 10 minutes to get an ice cream. If I want an ice cream, I go down the road to my local shop, get an ice cream, boom, home, done. I'm not going to travel 2.5 fucking hours to get a fucking 99. Who the fuck does that? Let's go for a day trip. Where are we going? I don't know. A fucking ice cream parlour. It hurts. But the best part of this story is this TikToker. The fucking TikTokers. This says a lot. I may be a YouTuber, but this is a fucking TikToker. These guys are lunatics. There is only one word that describes these people, and it is complete and utter nutters. Because they do random shit. So much random shit that this made the headline on the Daily fucking Mail. Who gives a shit about the chocolates? It's a fucking piece of chocolate with ice cream inside. Let's be honest. There's so many things you can get that are ice cream based. It's that many things. Who gives a shit about a chalk ice? And who the fuck gives a chalk ice a 10 out of 10 rating? What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't rate ice cream, you eat it. You don't sit there as if you're fucking Gino D'Acampo going, it's a bit undercooked. It's fucking ice cream! Get your shit together. because you actually made crap news today with your shitty rating on a chat, guys. Next up, man discovers his online girlfriend of 8 months is actually his fucking roommate. What? How the fuck did you not know? Did she lie about her name? Did it not seem a little bit suspicious that her name is the same name as your fucking roommate? Who the fuck can't figure that one out? After 8 months of talking, he finally realized that it was his roommate. This guy must be thicker than a fucking floor panel. Like, how the fuck can you not realize that? That the person who is your roommate is actually the girlfriend you've had online. Now, don't get me wrong. People can do that there. People like that whole virtual girlfriend-boyfriend shit. Me, personally, I think it's a bit fucked up. Who the fuck wants to be with someone that you've never met before? Who the fuck wants to try and make it work with, again, someone you have never met before? Are you interested in marriage? Maybe after 6 months when we finally meet. What the fuck? Who the fuck wants that? It makes no sense. This guy actually found out 8 months after talking to this person, who he then made his girlfriend, that it was actually his roommate. Now, I kind of want to understand that a wee bit more. I hope there's a wee bit of a topic in this here that sort of brings out how this relationship came about, because like this sounds like a catfish. It sounds like she's just randomly came up and just went, here, my name's Joshua. Be fucking hilarious. Be fucking brilliant. His roommate puts him on Grindr, starts talking to another guy, finds out it's a female. That's his roommate. He's not actually gay. That'd be fucking hilarious. It'd be just it would actually be mindfucked to the point of, Jesus Christ, what the hell just happened? Now, again, that's not entirely always going to be funny. We'll not take the neck out of that. But we don't actually know the whole circumstances behind how this happened. He could have been on Plenty of Fish. Could have been on Tinder. I don't know anymore. Because they're really the only two main ones. But this guy was going out with his roommate for 8 months and he never realised. I really think that guy needs to sort of shit out. I really want to know, are they still together? Because if not, that would be so fucking awkward living with that knowledge. I was going out with my roommate for 8 months and I didn't know. Fuck. That's shit. That's proper shit. So, for that part, I say, fair fucks, but that's a load of crap. And if you don't believe me, here's the photo. That's it for that one. So, I want to do a wee segment just on retail workers, just as a whole, because retail workers have been getting a lot of shit lately. Obviously, with the heat wave, it's been mad. People coming into the shops looking ice cream, looking ice, giving the retail workers some shit. I actually seen a video of a woman going into a shop and she was like in the line and someone, like she was second in the line, so someone was getting served and she was waiting and she just went, can I just buy this and I'll give you the money now. And the fella just turned around her and just went, can you do that in other shops? She went, no. And he literally turned around and went, well, you can't do it in my fucking shop either. I was sitting there going, bruh, you need a medal. Someone needs to give him a medal, especially in retail, because retail workers get a lot of shit. Especially retail workers. With COVID, everyone, like, I work in a retail shop, and whenever COVID first kicked off, we had to like do this whole layout. So whenever people came in, they'd go down now, all this here. But there's one woman came into my shop and she like walked in and she instantly tried to go the wrong fucking way. And because she went the wrong way, I turned around and says, sorry, you have to go around and like wait in the queue to get to the side. And she was like, but what if I only want sweets? And I was like, you still have to wait in the fucking line. There's nothing I can do about this here. It's COVID regulations. We had no choice at the time. Obviously, a lot of retail workers who watch this will understand this. So she had to line up, but she just walked clean out. Retail workers do get a lot of shit, and it's not okay because they're there, and we didn't get a lot of appreciation as frontline workers at the very beginning. Now we have got that appreciation, and it is really nice to see that there, because the NHS staff are the main frontline workers, without a doubt, hands down, 100% frontline workers. However, the places that stayed open throughout the pandemic, retail stores, the warehouses that stored all the products, they are frontline workers as well. We were all putting our lives at that point on the line because we were still working. We had to. Not because we were greedy, money-grabbing fucks, politicians, but because we knew we had a duty to the people. We had to keep people's fridges full, freezers full, cupboards full, their bellies full. That's how this here whole thing stemmed. That retail workers were getting all the shit, and they still do. They still get a lot of shit. We need to give some credit to them, our retail workers. The people don't just deserve to be talked down to. Like they're a piece of shit. Because if you think that people deserve that there, then you're the worst kind of human being. You're actually worse than anti-vaxxers. And I'm not talking like anti-vaxxers, people who say they're not going to get vaccinated. I'm talking about the people who fear-monger. You're just as bad as them. Saying that there was no point in you getting the vaccine. You're going to be sick anyway. Well, fucker. Well, fuck not say that before the NHS staff all got vaccinated first. Instead now you put fear in all of them. Well, not all of them. Some of them know you're talking shit. But some of them will believe that fear. And that's the most heartbreaking part. Retail workers don't, some of them aren't vaccinated. Some of them may not get vaccinated, may not choose to get vaccinated. But they're there doing their fucking best and doing their fucking job. So maybe before you start talking shit to a retail worker, or talking shit to someone who works in any sector of retail, you may just take a second, think, what am I doing with my life? Before I start taking the shit about theirs. Fuck off.
Action.
It fucking rained! In Northern Ireland! It actually fucking rained! After almost over 2 weeks, it finally fucking rained! The farmers are out dancing in the fucking rain! The normal people are out dancing in the fucking rain! Only in Northern Ireland would we be happy that it is fucking raining. Only here would people be celebrating rain. I actually seen on Facebook that someone wanted to set up a day called It Finally Fucking Rained. That man deserves a fucking medal for even suggesting such a thing, because everyone was sweating their lamps out. Men's arses were like a sweaty swamp. Women's tits were like kiddie pools. It was madness. It was fucking mad. But finally we made it through after all the heat. After all the ice being sold in every single fucking shop, we, as a people, made it through it. We made it through the heat wave. But the worst part is, the Met Office has told us that there's another heat wave coming. And nobody's fucking ready for it. But for now, I want to say, good job, Northern Ireland. We did it. But will we survive round 2 of the heat wave? So folks, that's it for this week's episode of Crap News, and thankfully it was a short one. I didn't want to drag it out because next week I'm planning on refreshing this whole thing and bringing in a new bit of life to it. So I hope you all enjoyed this week's episode, and next week we start a new structured episode and a feature episode as well. So it will be a wee bit more interesting. I hope a lot of people do tune in to watch the feature episode. It's a very in-depth talk on some very certain issues. So I hope you enjoyed today, and next week will be a hell of a lot different. So for that,
I am CRKB. Thank you very much, and that's us for today. Good luck.